Klap je? Of hoeft dat niet? For some professionality. Jessica, you decided to follow, in a sense, your dream. Be an activist, speak out, travel the world. A lot of people, a lot of women would love that, but they think, oh, I already have kids, I have this regular job, put money in the table, like make money. I don't know if I'm this type of woman who can do these things. Is it for everybody or not so much?
I think we all know ourselves. We know ourselves well. And so I think you have to follow the passion, you know, and you have to follow the feeling that you feel about what you want to do. But if you encounter things in the world and you feel that they're wrong, just know that there are always other people who feel that they're also wrong. And I think you can actually go out and find those people and, you know, talk to them and see, you know, what they're doing in response to it, or come up with ideas yourself. I think that we often think of activism as sort of frontline, you know, headline, you know, amazing, out there, you know, facing the police and whatever kind of stuff. You know, those are moments. Yeah. Those are moments of activism that happen that are kind of worthy of media attention or a great photo. But, you know, in reality, activism is a process of slowly working to change things. And I think activism is being, you know, the one person in your family who goes to give support to that young girl who comes up and says, actually, my uncle raped me, and nobody else is willing to actually give them support, or everyone else in the family is telling them to shut up. Activism is going to that young girl and saying, I believe you, let me give you a hug, and let's work out what we can do about this. You know, activism is making different choices about how, you know, you live your life, engage the world, how you treat other women. You know, it's small things. It doesn't just have to be big, you know, whatever, shocking, amazing, media-worthy things. And I think that's just the thing to hold in your heart. If you believe that something is wrong, just know that there are definitely other people who also feel that it's wrong. I think the other thing is that, you know, Fela, the Nigerian musician, he has this saying, who no, go know. If you don't know, go and find out. So there's information everywhere. And if, you know, you're wondering about something, you know, it feels terrible. Like recently, 2 days ago, this ship sank off the coast of Italy. 300 African migrants, you know, dead at the bottom of the ocean, you know. And I had worked on migration issues before, but I was like, wow, you know, and I thought, wait a minute, I need to go find out more about this. This is terrible. To just understand what's going on, what the EU policy is on this, what's happening from the African side. You know, you can go and find out the information. If you feel strongly that you want to do something about it, again, there are always groups, there were always initiatives, there were always people around, there are always talks you can go to, there are always things you can contribute to, there's always a migrant shelter somewhere that you can lend your voluntary time on a Saturday, whatever, you know, so anything. So I just think that it's that thing of like, being an activist means being willing to take action. And I think, you know, go do it.
What if you feel this stirring in your heart and you ignore it, this stirring of wanting to know, of wanting to do something, and you ignore it because you already have children, you have a job, you have to work on your marriage. What happens? What happens to a person's soul if you ignore?
In life, the only thing you can be is yourself. It's the only thing you can be. The only thing you can be in life is yourself. If yourself is being an activist, is questioning things, you just have to do it. And I think, you know, anything you feel that strongly for, anything that makes your heart beat that fast for, has to be done. It has to be done. And I think if, you know, it always ends up being something that later in life you mourn that you didn't do, or it makes you sad, or makes you feel unfulfilled. So I just think with anything, if you feel it strongly enough, just do it. And there's always a way. There's always a way to do anything you want to do. There's always a way. If you have the will, you can do it.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you so much.
Thank you for inviting me to this.
It was so cool. Thank you. We're going to take some pictures now.
Okay,
for
cool.
Instagram.
Oh yeah, Instagram.